Welcome to room 9, our region's largest classroom. You know what that means? That lots of kiddos just like you are here learning and growing their rainbow brain with us in room 9 each day. This is
Emma.
This guy is
Mason, aka Chicken Man.
That's Chicken Man, and I'm Mrs. Williams, the woodland creature teacher. When I'm not here in room 9, I'm usually homeschooling with Emma and Mace. And when I'm not doing that, I'm at Windsor Elementary teaching first grade to all of my woodland creatures. Hi guys, lots of love. We would also like to go ahead and give a shout out to our friends at the Windsor Seawind School District, and our special shout out today goes to the kiddos at Dunklin. So anybody watching from Dunklin, thanks for visiting today. We're going to go ahead and do a math lesson today. And you may be saying, Mrs. Williams, what's the deal? So if you've been learning with us this week, you know that we're working on subtraction, and we like to call a subtraction sign a minus mustache. So rather than do this all through our lesson, we thought we would just put on some fancy mustaches. So that's the deal there. We're just getting a little silly and having some fun with our subtraction. This lesson is mostly designed for pre-K through second grade, but of course we're happy to have any learners here with us today. So come on in and let's get started. Before we get started on a lesson, we usually like to do a zone check. So zone checks are really important because scientists that know an awful lot about brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. And of course, we want to learn our best. Give a thumbs up and a wiggle if you are ready to grow your brain and do your best. So here's Em with our zone check for today.
Okay, so if you are in the green zone, this is the hand signal for the green zone. You might be feeling happy, excited, but not too excited. You're still in control of yourself. Just all in all in a good mood. So you can reach your daily goals, help other people, or complete your work. You're in the blue zone. This is what your hand signal is. And you might be feeling sleepy, sick, just kind of upset, sad type thing. So you might need to think happy thoughts, get a hug, or draw a picture. If you are in the yellow zone, this is what your hand signal is. So you can see from green, it's kind of opening up a little bit. So you might be excited, but like it's not green zone type excited. It's more you have a little bit less control of yourself. So you might be feeling kind of like that form of excitement. And you might be feeling maybe a little bit hyper energetic. You might have some extra energy. You need to calm down. So you can talk to an adult, get a hug, or take a deep breath. And if you are in the red zone, this is your hand signal, and you might be feeling like out of control of yourself, super mad, just that sort of thing. You don't have control of yourself anymore. So you might need to take a break, check the size of your problem, or take a deep breath. And now, Chicken Man.
Chicken Man's going to go ahead and do our joke, because if you right now, friend, are sad and in blue zone, Chicken Man is here to cheer you up with some funny.
Why was the equal sign so humble?
I don't know. Why?
Because it knew it wasn't any greater or less than anyone else. Because it's straight up the same number.
It's exactly equal. And if you have been learning with us in our past week, you know all about greater gators. So equals and greater are something that we've talked quite a bit about. If you said that you were in yellow zone, you might need to do a little 5-finger breathing. This is a strategy that you can use to bring yourself back down to green, and it goes just like this. You're going to use the finger of this hand, and you're going to start here. You're going to go up to the tippy top of your thumb and breathe in. And then when you go down the other side, breathe out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And then you can go back the other way. And you can do that as many times as you need to get yourself feeling good. You'll kind of start to feel your energy come down a little bit. You might feel a little bit cooler and calmer. Also, if you were in the blue zone and you were feeling kind of tired, you can do some twists to wake you up. So they go like this. You're kind of going to use yourself. You're going to twist at your middle, put your arms up like this, and twist, 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 and keep going until maybe you feel a little bit warm, maybe a tiny bit out of breath, but more awake, alert, and ready to work and learn. Okay, are you in green zone yet? Awesome, so am I. All right, so next up is our learning goal. We are going to be able to say, I can, you say it, subtract, you say it, within 10. Are you really? You're going to be able to do that? Yes, you are, my friend. So the last time we were together, we talked about using a number line. I've got our little number line up here for us. Or using manipulatives or counters to help us to subtract and take away. We're going to do just a couple examples before we do a little activity. And this is something that you can do at home with us. Right now, you need to make sure that you either have a pencil and a piece of paper, a whiteboard and a marker, or you can just use your hand. It's going to be a little bit trickier today, though, to use your hand because it's not quite big enough to do all that writing. But if that's all you've got, go ahead and use your finger and your hand to do the writing. All right, so this is how it's going to go. We're going to try our first problem. And if you remember, like I said, we're going to be using our minus mustache. We're going to start with 4, and we're going to take 3 away. Now remember how we said that we could build a number sentence. If we have 4 and we're taking 3 away, which number is bigger? 4 is bigger. 4 gets to be the line leader, okay? Remember, the biggest number, everybody do it, the biggest number gets to be the boss when we subtract. He gets to be the line leader. He is the boss of the applesauce. So we're gonna write our 4 here. You do it right now. And what kind of symbol do we need? Do we need our pretty plus? Everybody say goodness. No, we need our minus mustache. So here we go. We're putting it in. 4 minus. Do you remember how many I said we were taking away? It was 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and put our 3 in. And do you remember what comes next? It's our buddy the equals sign. That's what Chicken Man talked about today in his joke. So there's our equal sign. Remember, this looks just like Greater Gator when he gets confused. All right, so read my number sentence. 4 minus 3 equals. Well, we have 2 ways that we've practiced so far to solve this. We can start at 4 and we can hop back 3, go 3 hops, or we can use our counters and take away. I'm going to show you how to do this one. The next 2 you're going to do on your own before we get going with our game. So if I have 4 and I take 3 away, how many are left? If you said 1, you are correct. And this is how our hops look. We're going to start on 4. We say start and go 3 hops back. 1, 2, 3. Get it? Got it good? All right. Give me a thumbs up and a wiggle if you are ready for more. Now, if you're using a dry erase board, you can just erase the numbers because we're going to continue with subtraction problems. Let's go ahead and try 6 minus 2. So I'm going to put my 6 counters up. Remember, this time I want you to kind of try it on your own. So we are taking away 2. I'm going to give you a second to try this one out. Either use our number line, or if you have some items, you could use Legos, you could use pennies, whatever you've got laying around your house, or you can kind of imagine with mine. You can cover them up with your hand right now on your TV. All right, let's do it. We had 6 and we took 2 away. How many was that, guys? Yeah, there's 4 left over. Great job. Now remember, when we're hopping on our number line, we're taking away, we're hopping back. We're going the direction that the numbers get smaller. So here I go. Start. 1, 2. Did you notice that every time we do this, our answers match, whether we're taking away our dots or we're hopping backwards? It's because it's the same idea. Both are good strategies for taking away or subtracting. All right, one more practice problem before we try take off touchdown. Let's get those old numbers out of there. We're going to try a really big one. You think you can do this? Are you sure? I don't know. Let's give it a try. Here we go. It's the big guy, 10. Which number comes first? It's the 1 and then the 0. How many should we take away? Let's try 3. Read the number sentence with me. 10 minus 3 equals. All right, here we go. Oh man, we're using all of our dots today, guys. I'm going to give you a sec to solve it. All right, what did you get? 10 minus 3 equals... If you said 10, start 1, 2, 3 equals 7, then ding, 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 ding. You are the winner, chicken dinner. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, next up is takeoff touchdown. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and then you're going to work along with me at home. So you still need that paper and pencil or board and marker, but this is how it's going to work. I'm going to show you a problem, and then I'm going to give you I'm going to give you an answer choice, and it's your job to decide if it is correct or not correct. So if you think, Mace and Em, come on over. So if you think that my answer is wrong, if I did it wrong and the answer that I'm giving you is incorrect, you're going to touchdown. You're going to sit down. Sit. Pretend that our answer was wrong, that my answer was wrong. Okay, if you agree with my answer and you think it's correct, you're going to take off like a rocket. You're going to stand up. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to have you two stand on either side of me here so our peeps can see. All right, we're going to try a new problem. 8 minus 4 equals. All right, here we go. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're taking 4 away. 8 minus 4. Do you think, oops, that it equals 5? Take off or touchdown? What did you say? Did you agree with Mace and Emma? You think that 8 minus 4 is not 5? Well, let's check. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a mistake, didn't I? 8 minus 4 is not 5. 8 minus 4 equals 4. Oh, if you caught my mistake, good for you. Let's try a couple more. All right, here we go. Em and Mace are back up. They're waiting to see the problem. Let's try 7 minus 1. So here we go. Let's put our 7 up. And we're taking away 1. Do you think that 7 minus 1 equals 6? Take off or touchdown? What do you guys think? Are you standing up right now? You are. Gosh, you're so smart. Check it out. If we have 7 and we take 1 away, we have 6 left. Or 7, hop, 1. Start. Good for you. Man, you guys are so stinking smart.
So smart.
All right. Here's another chance to show off your brain. Remember that when you learn new things and you try tricky stuff, your brain grows and it gets colorful and wonderful like a rainbow. I think you guys are growing some serious rainbow brains today.
One exact color.
All right, let's go ahead and try 9 minus 6. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Have you got it? You think you can do it? Let's give them a second to think, guys. This is a tricky one. All right, 9 minus 6. Have you solved the problem yet? I say that it is 9 minus 6. Does it equal 2?
I don't know, actually.
Well, let's check and see.
I'm just
Mason
gonna go
says he's
through.
not sure. So let's do this. Let's start at 9 and let's hop back 6. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Mason, you were right to sit down. 9 minus 6 is not 2. No way, Jose. 9 minus 6 equals 3. If you caught my mistake and you touched down, good for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way. And we're going to move on to a quick physical activity for today. Today, it's time to Cowboy Lasso. So, for some reason, when we talk about our minus mustache, we like to put it up and wave our lasso in the air. So what you need to do to get your Cowboy Lasso on is get your horse.
Okay.
Get your lasso ready. Mace, get your horse. Get your lasso ready and let's roll. Yeah! Where's your minus mustache, Chicken Man? Yeah!
Sorry, Chicken Man.
I think Chicken Man fell off his horse.
Ooh. I don't like it when that happens, guys. It hurts.
All right, guys. Next up is a little bit of Match Mine. We did this before, but if you weren't with us when we did it, no sweat, guys. We'll teach you how to do it.
Don't worry.
No big deal. So when we do Match Mine, you're going to need each partner. Emma and I are partners, but if you don't have a partner at home, no big deal. We'll be your partners. Don't worry about that. You're going to need a paper and pencil or a board and marker. Each partner will need that. And when you do Match Mine, you stand back to back. Now, before we get rolling, we have to paper, rock, scissors to see who is going to be the board boss. So the board boss is the person that speaks first. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, boom! I get to be first. So that means...
tell she's excited, guys?
You know I love to be first, and you know, because, I mean, doesn't everybody like to be first? It's like being the line leader.
So exciting.
All right, so the board boss in this one is going to tell the subtraction sentence, and Emma's going to have to match me. So I'm going to say 7 minus 3 equals. Okay, you should be writing it right now. And then you're going to solve it. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of think time. Are you ready, or do you need more time?
I need just a little bit more time.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I am ready.
Are you guys ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, match mine. Ooh, nice job, Emma. I'm going to go ahead and give you the snake chair. I'm going to say you are excellent.
Thank you.
Good work,
You too.
Em. All right, now we're going to switch, and Emma's going to be the board boss, and I have to be a good listener. Remember, good listeners use their ears. Most of the time we say that listening happens with our ears and our eyes, but there's no sneaky peeking in Match Mine, so I'm going to keep my eyes on my own board and turn my ears on. Hey, scoot this way, babe.
Okay, let's do 10 minus 2.
I heard you say 10 minus 2 equals. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to solve it. Watch, guys. We're going to use one of the strategies that we've been practicing. Start. Did you get the same thing?
Are you ready, or do you need more time?
I think my partner and I are ready. 3, 2, 1. Match mine. Nice job. Ooh, look how she used the number words that we talked about. We've learned lots of number words lately. So good job, Em, for extending your rainbow brain.
Thank you.
All right, it's my turn again. I'm back to the board boss. My problem is 6 minus 4 equals. Are you ready or do you need more time?
I am ready.
You guys ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Match mine. We match. Good job, Em.
Good job.
Okay, Emma's the board boss again.
You guys are doing very good. Okay, let's do 3 minus 3 equals.
Ooh.
Are you ready or do you need more time?
I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Match mine. Isn't he cute? It's really 0, but I decided to make him fancy and friendly. So, read our number sentence with us. 3 minus 3 equals 0 the hero.
Save them in word form. 3 minus 3 equals 0.
That's right. All right, we're going to do a little bit of skip counting. So that doesn't mean that we're going to skip while we count. That actually means that we are going to count by one designated number. We've counted by ones before a whole lot. This time, we're going to count by tens. So each time we count a new number, we're going to go up 10 more, and we're going to stop at 50. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess you could skip while you count, but you'd have to do skipping while you do your numbers.
Okay, well, let's try it once without skipping, and then we'll do skip counting. Ready?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to skip and skip count. Ready? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, great job. We're going to do it one more time, but this time we're going to do it super fast. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Great job, guys.
You want to try 2s to 10, 20?
All right, let's do 2s to 10. This time we're going to count by 2. And each time we count, we're going to add on 2 more. We're going to go up by 2. Watch, this is how we'll do it. Oops, let me get my 0 the hero out of the way here. Here we go. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Do you think you can do that one while skipping? That might be a little more tricky. Let's give it a shot.
I think you guys might be able to do it.
Ready?
You guys are pretty good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
You guys got it. I knew you could do it.
That was excellent, woodland creatures. Well, all right. That's about all we've got for today. It's time for us to wrap it up. So I want to check in on your zone after all that learning and fun. Are you feeling in green zone? You're cool and ready to rock your day? Are you in blue zone? Feeling a little tired? Maybe get yourself a rest. If you are in yellow zone, maybe a little too excited and wired after all that fun, choose one of our strategies to help you wind down. And if you are in red zone, I am sorry to hear that, my friends. You are probably not learning with us anymore because you did what we talked about. You stopped, got help from someone at your house, take some deep breaths, and really check in on how big your problem is and how to solve it. Let me go ahead and leave you with our woodland creature rules. We talk about these every day in woodland creature land because these will help you to kind of have a good day and help the people around you to have a good day. So rule number 1 is be safe. If you're being safe, you're keeping your hands, your feet, and all of your things like your toys, your pencils, all that stuff inside of your own space bubble. Also, make sure that you wash your hands really well. And check with your adults before trying out any new TV programs or any new online resources. Make sure that they're adult approved. Got to be safe online and with our TV watching as well. Rule number 2 is be responsible. Your thumbs are pointing at you because that's who you're taking care of. You're going to make sure that you're cleaning up after yourself, helping out around the house. If you know that you have chores to do, you get on those chores and you do it without being asked, and definitely no arguing. Same goes for schoolwork. Make sure that you're growing your rainbow brain and doing the best that you can do without arguing. Rule number 3 is be respectful. We salute like a soldier because soldiers are respectful. They do what they're asked to do. They do it quick, right away, fast, but with walking feet. Make sure that you're using kind words in a nice voice and that you're treating other people the way you want to be treated. If you start to do something and you wouldn't want it done to you, put on the brakes. Rule number 4, make yourself proud. You know what's going to make you feel proud? Making good choices. If you're making good choices before you get ready to do something, you're like super excited about it. You're like, yeah, I can't wait to tell the people I care about this thing that I just did. Makes you feel good and happy and warm inside. If you're getting ready to make a bad choice, that means that you're probably feeling like you better get sneak about things, that you don't want people to know what you're doing. And that is a good indication that your body and brain are saying, stop, don't do that. If you don't want people to know and you can't be proud of it, don't do it. Also, make sure that you're growing your rainbow brain. When you grow your brain, you will be better able to reach your goals, and that's going to make you feel great as well. So I hope that you take our Woodland Creature rules with you everywhere you go today, and that you help spread a little kindness and joy to the people around you. Thanks for learning with us, guys.
Bye.
Bye.